Okay. Kuma, you ready?
Ready?
Oh man, it's time.
Ready
man.
to go, man.
Ready? Okay, man. Hope the people are ready, man. Hope the people can take this, man. You think the people are ready, Kuma?
Man, there's only one way to
This
find
is the
out.
only one way to find out, man. It's me, you're beautiful and you're lovely, your host, Bodega, here with the one and only Kuma the Bear.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
And today we have a special guest all the way from Ghana. If you can please introduce yourself.
Hey guys, so my name is Q, and I'm from Ghana. I love podcasts, and I'm very happy to be on this pod with you guys. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem, man.
No problem, man.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you do a podcast. Tell us a little bit about yourself
Oh,
before we get into the topics.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, come on.
okay, all right. So
Let the people know who you are.
so like I said, I love podcasts. I actually have a podcast. So my podcast is basically on culture and arts, and also on lifestyle. Um, it's the Growing Over Life podcast. So if you get the chance, you can just head straight to Apple Podcast or Google Podcast. You can or maybe just try and Google it, search it, and give me some likes or notifications. Subscribe to it so you can get like the notifications and everything. I think it will go a long way to help me. So yes, that's pretty much it. I also like having good conversations, sort of like trying to draw from everybody's experience, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. If you subscribe to my podcast, you get to hear a lot of my content. You get to know who I am, and yeah,
All right.
pretty much that.
All right, let's get into the very first topic, right?
What's first on the
Okay.
chopping block today?
You want to start with Dr. Dre or Kanye?
Let's do Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can tell me that you're right?
Oh, no. Listen, I knew I was right.
You knew you was right?
I was accepting.
First, you got to break it down again. You want
No,
to say
man.
what happened or you want to leave it to me?
I'm going to leave it to you.
Okay, so as we all know, Dr. Dre got divorced. His wife filed divorce against him.
Yes, that is correct.
Originally, it was believed that there was no prenup.
Mm-hmm.
But then out of nowhere,
The magical prenup.
Dr. Dre pulled up a prenup. So then, they're going through divorce. They're going through divorce now.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre's wife asked for $2 million, temporarily $2 million
As spousal support.
as spousal support per month.
Per month for an undetermined number of months.
That was the first one.
Yes.
All right. I sent you a link to the article. Pull it up too.
Oh, yeah.
You have it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yep.
she is also claiming to. I think,
In addition,
to that, she wants ownership into his name, or is she saying that she has ownership in his name?
well, see, now this is where
She's saying it, or she's saying that
she does. She's directly seeking ownership
Oh, she's
of
seeking
Dr.
it.
Dre's
She's
name.
seeking ownership of Dr.
And
Dre's music. His music. Also, apparently, he had a record company that he started in like 06, something like that.
Yeah.
Called, you read it, right? It's called
I don't remember.
New Day Label or something like that.
Yeah,
And she
something
wants
like
a
that.
percentage of that label too. And on top of that, she's been being blamed for, I think, stealing money from the label.
She's sort of like
She stole money-
embezzling funds or something
embezzling.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she was also embezzling funds. That she signed a check from her to herself and like empty one of the bank accounts.
Bruh.
I don't know if she thinks this is like foul or she's just trying to get it any way she can get it.
Yo, I think it's any way you can.
She's trying to
bro.
get it any way she get
She's
it.
suing the man for his name. Think about that. It's his name.
Oh, wait, funny. Like I think when they met or got married.
It was before he fully grew into.
No, not even that. When they met, the next day after, he trademarked the name. The next year after, he trademarked the name.
365 days. Just
Yeah,
making
after,
sure.
like a year after, after their marriage, he trademarked the name. So we don't know if that means she was a part of trademarking the name, or he was foolish enough to give her a percentage.
I just want to say something. This is sticky.
This is sticky.
It's getting sticky.
This is sticky.
Like, it's not just his name. It's not just his business. It's his music. It's
his
everything.
music.
Plus, she still wants that $2 million
Well,
a month.
That's temporary, but like
You don't know till we get
Yeah.
the definite timeline.
yeah,
It's
we
still
don't
$2
know.
million.
It's still $2 million. You're right.
And she emptied a bank account. Wow. Remember,
Isn't
that's
that too
not
much?
Huh?
That's past too much.
I mean, yeah, like that's too much because I feel like you just like at this point you are going savage. You know, you are really trying to like drain this man. You know, just regardless of like what you guys have been through or like the stakes involved, you just like going in demanding 2 million a month, and at the same time, you know, trying to get the man's name. That's kind of, and on top of that, you are trying to what's it called, like get some percentage from the person's or from your ex-husband's company. That I think what I heard was he sort of like started the company before he married her. So I just don't see the logic in you trying to get some percentage from that. You know, if
Which company?
that was the case.
Which company?
I think it was the Chronic.
The company with the other guy. I've forgotten the
Suge?
name of the company. I think you guys.
Suge?
Nah, he had this Nah, there was this other guy. I think he
Jimmy?
called it one something. I'm not too sure. If you guys can look that up. So that was what I heard, but I'm not too. If that is the case, don't you think it's too much? Like, don't you guys think it's too much?
What I think happened is or alleged to say that happened is that he went up to her for a prenup, right? She signed a prenup,
Yeah.
and then like he went like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want no prenup. He ripped the prenup up, right? 20 years later, she gets divorced, and then he pulls the prenup out of nowhere. She's like, wait, what? What's this?
So what? She going through her bag, feeling like she got played, and she gonna go for the man's name?
Yeah, get your shit.
No, you could. You're already.
Get your shit.
This was already gonna be the match. Well, no, not really.
Cause she basically she's like, yo, nigga, you played me for a fool. I'm gonna get you somewhere or another. I'm here for all the entertainment.
Hold on. Do you understand like the terms of why they're breaking up?
I don't know, man.
Irreparable differences.
Hey, man, he was probably
irreconcilable differences.
She probably got tired of having sex with Jimmy Iovine all the time.
Cool. All right, let's say that's the reason. Let's say that's the
I
reason.
don't know if that's
I'm
the
kidding.
reason. That's not, come on, don't do
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't know if that's the reason.
But here's the thing. Let's say we're gonna have this divorce, and there's a penal. Hold on, let me.
Wait, but I gotta make this clear.
Oh, okay.
Do I think it's foul?
If the answer is not yes, I don't know.
I think it is. It is. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like, man, sometimes you gotta do foul shit. Do your foul shit, honey. Get your bag how you gotta get your bag, man. Because she divorced him. She thought, oh, I was gonna get this bag. I'm about to get this bag.
Honestly.
And then, wait, what? A prenup? You ripped that up before? Oh, hell have no scorn like an angry black woman.
If she's gonna be.
Even though I think she's like Asian. She looks a little Asian to me. Like she looks like black.
Okay, let's
and
not
Asian.
get into all that.
But you
I'm
know what I'm
just
talking
gonna stay on
about,
top.
right?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I'm gonna just stay on top
Black
of this
Asian.
one right
Black
here.
Asian.
Blasian.
You know there's a thing for that, right? Blasian.
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 Yes.
That's a very popular thing now. You know about that? Blasian? Q?
What's that? I mean, you guys have to put me on,
so Blasian is a term for people who are half black and half Asian.
Black can be
Blasian.
like.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Blasian.
Okay.
Becoming really popular.
Okay. All right.
Have you ever been on a dating app?
So I just want to ask something. What about Hispanic? If they say somebody is Hispanic, what does that mean?
What do you mean Hispanic? If they say they're Hispanic, they're from South America or Central America. Mm-hmm. And Central America is also Caribbean, including the Caribbean.
Though some Caribbeans don't be recognizing that, but yeah.
Some Hispanic people would even say Hispanic.
They're Caribbean too.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
But yeah. But
okay, all right. I mean, so I just have something to say, right? So let me just ask from the beginning, right? So 2 million. Do you think is out of line? Do you think do you guys think it's something that is considerate? Like looking at the fact that Dr.Dre is like very powerful, like rich. Do you guys think?
I think come on.
Okay. So in Q, I'm gonna respond to your question with, I think it is too much money because it is for a month. She's asking this for 1 month,
Yeah.
every month for a undetermined amount of time at this point.
Yes.
So with that being said, she easily, you can say, is asking for $24 million a year.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
I don't care if I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
You're asking for a lot. And this
Yeah.
is just from one aspect of our divorce. That's not the joint bank accounts that she's accusing him of taking money out shortly before she filed this divorce. That's not that.
Oh, he did that? She
Supposedly.
Oh,
That's
man.
what it said.
Nah.
But then you have embezzling that she was robbing the company
You know
blind.
what? Give me your point because you know what it is too. It's because they're both foul. You know, the thing is she been with that man for 20 years, and Dr. Dre does not have a good history.
True, but she been with that man 20 years. She knew the history.
No, I'm not. She been told to shut up and be a wife. I'm pretty sure she's. Yo, you know what? It's there because they both are foul, but they're both foul. Because that's why keep answering your question. Keep answering.
Nah, man, you already going on the tirade. I want to hear
Oh,
it.
fuck it. Yo, she wants to put him in a 21-hour long disposition. Am I saying that word correctly?
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
You know what that is?
I think so.
You ever watch put your hand on the camera.
Cheetah.
Have you ever watched The Social Network? Q, have you ever watched The Social Network?
Yeah. That movie.
No.
The new
Is it like a new movie or something?
No, it's an old movie. It was a movie about Facebook.
Yeah, the starting of Facebook.
Oh, okay, no, I haven't checked it out yet.
Have you ever watched Suits?
Come again?
Have you ever watched Suits?
Suits, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I think I was watching it to a point though.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
That lawsuit.
Yes.
Firm, right?
You remember there'll be some episodes that they will go to court. They wouldn't go to court. They will be in the office and they'll record you on cameras. It's called a deposition. So she wants to have him, and if you watch The Social Network, they'll sit down and it'll be like this.
Yeah.
And the client here with one on,
and
they have and they'll ask each other questions, right?
I got it.
She wants to have one of those, but for 21 hours straight.
But why?
I don't know, to just drag the man through, just to go through every little detail.
Yo,
I'm saying, and have it on camera too. And she probably knows that Dr. Dre doesn't want that out. Dr. Dre is a very private man, so she probably if that does happen, if that will be, because that's public information.
Yeah, that would change the whole thing. That'll change the game.
And she knows
that might be the prenup.
Yo, first of all, let me answer the question. Me personally, $2 million for temporary. If it's just the $2 million for temporary until everything gets settled, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I can see some people saying it's too much, but $2 million temporarily until everything gets settled.
What is everything getting settled?
Like the divorce.
The timeline. So yeah,
like the divorce settled, like the alimony, everything.
So to finalize it.
Yeah, so everything is finalized. Because at the end of the day, she was living there. She does have bills under her name. He was probably paying for them. Whatever. It's a
just till the divorce is finalized.
It's a transitional thing. Whatever.
Okay.
I got no problem with that. Her trying to get $2 million a year and everything else. Okay, now you foul. You foul. But I understand why you're doing it, because you feel like you was being shortchanged.
Because that prenup.
Because of the prenup.
Because there's really nothing else right now.
Yeah.
To justify these actions.
It's not. It's purely the prenup.
Ooh.
I'll be upset too. What about you?
What about you, Q? What's your thoughts on this?
Oh, so this is what I think, right? I think I'm going to draw a little bit from both of you, because you guys are right? On one point, it's kind of too much, but looking at the fact that Dr. Dre is like a millionaire, so maybe $2 million wouldn't be like a huge deal for him, so he can pay, like, since it's temporary and it's going to be for a while till they're able to sort things out, right? So I just feel like in some cases it's not too much, but when you look at it from like me, from an individual standpoint, like if it was me, and honestly, $2 million will be like over the top, because I mean, like, that's too much for me, So I guess maybe that's to answer like how I feel about it, because I think that she's demanding too much. Even $2 million is okay, but at a point where there is a point that you don't have to cross, right? Like, embezzling funds and writing checks,
shit is
Trying to
dirty.
drain my bank
and trying to
account.
take.
No,
Take
but
my
Yeah,
name.
that's
no,
like
he
kinda
was
too much
taking his
for
money
me,
out of his
but
bank
yeah.
account before the divorce.
Come on, think about that. That has to be a reason. Like,
But that's divorce. I'm sure when that
Well,
happens when
true.
rich people get married.
oh yeah, you immediately have to do that.
Yeah,
you know.
and you go to court. You like, I don't have that much money.
Yeah.
Go look at my bank accounts. Look at that. I'm not a millionaire. That's all
it's
lies.
how you position yourself because it's what's coming.
You keep your bank account, an offshore bank account, in Europe by
Yeah.
by
Make sure she don't even know that it exists. Yeah.
Make sure when you do.
Sure.
I know something right now, right?
Mhm.
They're separated from the person that they're married to, but they're not divorced, right?
Okay.
This person is trying to buy a house. This person was going to buy a house, right? And then they realized that they're still married to the other person. And then, so they just decided, I'm not going to buy this house. I'm going to get divorced. Because if I buy this house and then get divorced after, he gets ownership or partial, or he gets
Partial ownership of the house.
he gets partial ownership of the house.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to buy the house. So fuck him. So, hey, man.
Got it.
But now,
Got it.
just to finalize and end this topic right here. Let's say he trademarked the name Dr. Dre
Yeah.
after he got married. Let's say he started up the company after he got married. Let's say all those things are true.
Yeah.
Do you feel that she should get half of everything that comes under Dr. Dre's name and half of anything that comes under his music and or record label? Well, businesses.
I don't know what she was. I don't know what she did. I don't know what she like.
No.
It's just assuming.
No, just assuming that because, like you said, if they
assuming
were married,
Yeah.
and then he did this, off rip.
Yeah. Just
Technically,
just,
she's
just because she's married.
just because,
No.
right? Like that's where I think there would be a line.
No.
Like you shouldn't do this.
Okay, so
Mhm.
all right, so I'm just trying to draw a parameter into what she was saying. So apparently, what I also heard was, so she was sort of like a financier or something for his company. So let's say that the contract for the company was made in such a way that she could withdraw money. All right, even after they got married, she was able to withdraw money. Do you think that she still has the right to get like half of, whatever?
Oh, she said that she was what?
Like a financier for the company.
No, because that's still embezzling. You get in trouble for that. No.
Like that's the thing. Like embezzling
What she did,
is
no matter if they're married or not married, what she did is illegal.
regardless if you own the company.
I'm assuming that they figure out that she did. I'm figuring that the only reason this is coming out now, instead of then, is because it's like, again, I did some dirt, you did some dirt. Let's just not bring this up.
I feel like their arguments must have been the most heated thing ever.
You took $3 million.
Of course.
Well, you fucked this
messy.
girl and this girl.
Messi's starting to feel like an
Yeah.
understatement. I can't. If in like 3 days to a week's time, more stuff comes out.
Yeah.
Just understand, we're getting like the iceberg. If more stuff comes out, this is just the iceberg.
Because I feel like she's like, because it has to be something that would. It's not the. I don't think it's just the money.
She's coming for the man's name.
I don't think it's the
legacy.
I don't think it's the money. I think it's something personal.
Yeah, like no. For me, it has to be something personal.
It's personal
because like if she just wanted money, she could have came for only the businesses.
Yeah.
When you come for a name, that means I want everything you ever built.
Yeah.
I want your potential.
Yeah, she's
I
tired
want
of.
what you're
She's
capable
of.
of.
It's something.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm watching, man. This is entertaining.
Yo, dude.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
I was one of those kids. Like every.
So
Yeah.
no, go on.
go.
I was gonna say, like, every time I watch like the channel ID,
Oh yeah.
and channel ID is a channel here where in America where we watch like it's like a channel. It's like that has a bunch of documentaries about like
Different celebrities.
about different crimes.
Yeah.
And I was always when I watch it, I always wanted like the murderer to get away. That's the type of person I was.
I don't know why. I started shaking my head early because I had a feeling he gonna say that.
I was like, oh, this person killed this person. Oh man, the cops almost there. I hope he gets away. Come on.
Yeah.
I hope she gets it. Come on. Ooh.
You know how heinous some of these crimes would be, Q?
Oh man,
how heinous.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to see like a bad person.
Yo.
It's like ooh, You think she's gonna do it?
Look. This is how you know he loves the underdog story. He loves a good underdog story.
Yeah, I hope she gets. Oh, you know, man, fuck it. I hope she goes. Hope she gets it. And at the end of the day, it's his fault for not having good contracts.
Though.
True.
But here's the other thing. This is all in light of the prenup. I don't know exactly what's written in the prenup.
Yeah.
So it's like, if this is all stuff that are outside of the prenup, then I completely agree.
I think it is. But we don't know.
We don't know. So like, we're gonna see. That's why I was like, a week's time, let this story get more juicy because, man,
I think the best way.
Tender.
I think the best way to do it is somebody said this in a video.
Okay.
It's just do a settlement.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is all gonna devolve into.
Yeah.
That's the best way. Just do a settlement. Pay her X amount of price. It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna hurt your bag. It's probably gonna be $100 million, somewhere in the hundreds.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt your bag. But as soon as she signs that settlement,
You're done.
you know you have her. You know why? Because she signs that settlement. She said she can't talk no more. So she's taking the money, but she can't talk no more. But now she can't talk no more. As soon as she says something, boom, you take the money back. Now you put her in a position. She takes the money, but she can't talk.
Okay, I see what you're going for.
You gotta get into a settlement.
But I just think that she's not gonna settle for that because she really, really wants like this man.
She wants to
like
drag
everything that this man has
mud.
worked for, right? Like she wants everything, if not everything, almost everything. So I just feel like maybe the settlement will make sense, but she might be looking at the, like the long term of it. Like, okay, so after I sign this thing, I've practically just like kept my mouth shut, and I don't know, because she's really going in, man. Like, she's really going in, and I'm also looking forward to it. Just trying to see how this thing will go, like how juicy it's going to get.
Okay, Now time to talk about my favorite other underdog story. Tory, you guys listen to the album?
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, what'd you think? What do you think of the album?
Okay. Tell you what. In the light of like supporting black women and everything, I think it's still Tory, right?
Oh,
but
man.
the album is fire. Like, okay, the album goes in. I just really have like and I think this might be up there to one of his best works out yet, right? But just for the whole conversation that I think you are going to later on. So I just think that the album is solid, like really, really dope, to be very honest. Yeah. What about you guys? What
No,
do you
wait.
guys think? If you
Do you think he shot Meg? You think he shot Meg?
Dun dun dun.
Okay. So all right. So in the beginning, this is what I thought, right? I actually thought that would have been the case, but yesterday I was just on the gram and I'm just really reading stuff, people trying to analyze how the whole thing went, and it kind of looks like there is more to the shooting than we think there is. So I'm just gonna sit on the fence. If you ask me if he shot her or something, I just think that she was shot all right, but it would have been somebody other than Tory. I just think that way, and I just feel like Meg's PR team or Meg's team just had to go with the narrative that Tory shot her. But that's what I think, because you know what, the man said some pretty dope stuff and like reviewed a lot of tea in that album, and I feel like if we are going to go into that, that's what I think. What about you guys? I mean, tell me how you think about the album, and if you thought Tory actually shot her.
Okay.
You go first.
Oh man. On one of the tracks,
this is gonna get interesting.
Tory says, "Y'all could have just called me. Y'all have my number. Could have asked me.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm built different." And for somebody to say that, I think it does acknowledge that Meg's PR team did go with a narrative in light of what you said, black women, black empowerment for our wonderful melanated ladies.
Yeah.
But it's at the point where if people aren't going to come out and say the real story for what it is, the narratives is it's going to be taken any which way, twisted up, and shot out to the public however we going to get it. So I am on the fence if Tory did shoot her in the foot. If he did, that's horrible. However, that is also very funny because that movie.
That's actually whack.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the man, he actually needs to atone for it. That, I mean, that's how I see it. But for now, we can't. I mean, the narrative is out there that Tory shot her, right?
That's the narrative.
So
And he has not
we will still have to support women.
Yeah.
But and two, that's what you're gonna say. He hasn't denied.
Well, until the album came out. Now
now it's technical. But like till there's an official statement.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like that's what I mean. Like we're gonna get a full story, or we're gonna have to get both sides fully talking about the incident for what they know it is. Oh.
What?
And now I want to hear what you before I talk about how I think about the album. I want to hear.
Oh yeah, to go to think about the album.
Before. Well, we'll have to call a man back. Have a little technical issue, but
yeah. And
let's see.
He's in there.
All right, so.
Oh, okay. So.
Yep. Yeah. You go. Let me go see if I can get him back.
Yeah. Go see if you can get him back. So, right.
Bodega.
Yeah, you can hear us?
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
My mom just called me. My mom called because but I told her I'm gonna call her back, so they should be fine. Sorry about that, guys. Where's Kuma? All right.
Oh, he's right here.
Okay.
So no, what I was about to say is I think a lot of people's complaints, a lot of people's issue is with Tory is that he has not when everything came out, right?
Yeah.
He never formally came out with a statement saying I haven't done anything.
Exactly.
And on top of that, also is Megan said the only reason I'm saying Tory did it or I'm coming out with it is because Tory's people behind the scenes are doing stuff and leaking stories out, defending him. So she got angry and she got tired of that. And then, boom, that's when she said that, all right?
Yeah.
Tory would never responded.
Again.
That's what's making. And then on top of that, the fact that you sent out a tweet saying, "Yo," I apologize to my fans. I'm gonna speak my, and then at 9 something, and then you drop an album which you're monetizing, and it looks like you're making money off of somebody getting shoot at. Mm-hmm. Right, so that's foul, right? That's 100% foul, right?
Okay, you about to have
but
the
I'm
foul
with
chronicles,
the shits,
bro.
man. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. That shit is man. Like I said, man, your life, my entertainment. Oh man, fuck that shit, man. Oh man,
this is the problem with reality TV, right here.
When he came out and said, Jojo, don't take me off of the bone. Don't take me off of deluxe. Take me off the original. Ooh, because you still have me on there, huh? Nobody cares about your deluxe project. Ooh.
The man said a lot.
You sucking shit. Bun B, what you talking about? You and Pimp C, and Big Pimpin' was throwing champagnes on women's belly.
Why they trying to lick it?
Oh, what you talking about?
Man. Yo, them lyrics, bro. Them lyrics.
Yo, is it? Are you guys allowed to Can you guys play a little bit of the sound, or that would be too much? I mean, if it's too much, we can just skip it up.
We can play it, but I would have to cut it off for the YouTube version.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Yo, but he okay. So let's just go back to what you were saying. All right. It's cool. I think that he didn't really, maybe just the approach in terms of putting the album out, because I heard that yesterday was Breonna Taylor's verdict thing, and apparently things just didn't really go as planned.
What was it? Kuma, explain what happened with the Breonna Taylor case.
So
Yeah, because
real quick.
so you guys would have to like explain it fully to me because I just had it.
Okay. So with the Breonna Taylor case, I think last week we covered that they reached a settlement. The Breonna laws got put into effect. However, the people who should be, and I'm gonna take this stance right now, the people who should be accused for her murder have been acquitted.
Yes, that
of
means
all charges.
let go so they don't have to.
They are no longer facing any criminal investigation nor anything in regards to the death of Breonna Taylor. And they still have their jobs.
Yes.
Except for like one dude who got fired.
In my personal opinion, Tory, him dropping an album has nothing to correlate with the case. Like, I people are making connections between it.
Breonna Taylor?
Yeah. And because people are saying, like, people are also mad at Tory Lanez. Why would you drop this album? Taking advantage of a black woman getting shot when Breonna Taylor's people just got acquitted. But it's not a parallel. That's just
coincidence.
It's just coincidence. You're connecting these dots that doesn't need to be connected.
But you gotta understand, some people they don't see it like that because when
you know,
people think 11/11 is a spiritual time. Like,
what are you gonna say, Q?
No, I was just gonna say, people just grieve through whatever they want to grieve, so they might punch holes into like whatever narrative that would be available for them, and just the whole idea of it being coincidental, and them just like trying to find a thin line, that so you had to go ahead and drop it on the day that Breonna Taylor was, blah blah blah, and I would actually understand them because that's just grief, right? People are channeling their sort of like anger to that regard. So, I mean, that was part of the conversation as well. But yeah, that was just what I was gonna say to that. But I actually agree with you people, on the fact that it was just coincidental. Like, it just like it wasn't planned, right? So yeah.
Like 100%, I completely agree with what Q's saying because I don't think Tory was actually like, let me wait till
You guys heard that Rick Ross responded to Tory Lanez on the video.
No, I think I saw him posting like a is it like a small like a mini car, right?
Yeah.
And he was saying that's his gift to Tory Lanez or whatever. I just think he was also trying like a marketing scheme.
I have it right here. I'm gonna play it right now.
Okay. Poor decision, brother. Tory Lanez, poor decision, brother. Dropping that project. Just out of respect for Breonna Taylor. Just out of respect for Breonna Taylor, brother. We gotta respect these sisters. That ain't how you address the accusations. Tory Lanez facing with the sister. That was a poor choice, homie. You ain't getting no money with that shit.
My problem with my only problem with Rick Ross saying that is, right, in the video, he's adding all his endorsements.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You see, that's the video. All his endorsements, he's tagging it in the video.
Wow.
So that makes it seem that makes it seem beyond hypocritical. Like, what are you talking about?
Man, that's people just.
I think Tory also addressed it on Twitter because he tweeted at him and said that he respects him to not do that because he's also monetizing off Taylor's death.
Yeah.
So that's also like a poor decision, and it was just going at it. So I just don't know, like who was wrong and who did it worse because
I have the exact quote right here.
Okay.
Come on, you read better than me.
Okay. So the exact quote reads, "I respect you too much as a black man to disrespect you in these times. However, I went out and marched 9 days straight for Breonna Taylor in your city. I didn't see the boss out there once. And also, stop tagging your endorsements in a post about her. It's a poor decision."
Poor decision.
That's solid.
But a lot of people have a problem with this response too.
Oh man.
Their problem is, so when Meg came out to say that you got shot, you didn't say anything. But when Rick Ross accused you to do something, you responded right away.
Well, it's fair, but just gosh.
He keeps saying the fact that he's in a trial, so he can't say anything. So, but a lot of people are like, well, you can at least say you didn't do it if you didn't do it. Like, we're like, what does that have to do with you know? You can at least make a
If
statement.
you were innocent,
yes, you could say I didn't do it. You'll be fine.
so yeah.
So that's why people are a little confused.
I just think that if you're going back to the lyrics or to some of the songs and what he said in the songs, you know, he was actually making I think personally, I think that he didn't really address what happened. You know, he was just, you know, saying some other things and just things that were regarding his relationship with Meg. I think at a point he was kind of like claiming that, you know, he was still in love with Meg and he kind of wanted her back. And I just feel like, why would you?
That's what made it juicy.
Yeah, you know.
It made it juicy.
There was a whole song on this album. I think it was Becoming Friends or something.
Tell me something, right? You guys should tell me something. What do you think about the song? Because like I would really want to draw from your experience. So you guys should tell me like what do you think about the album itself?
I thought the album itself was fire. I like the album itself. I think personally, I think a lot of the rapping was better than a lot of the singing. I think a lot of better was the rapping was just more better.
The rap had passion behind it.
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's what it was.
He was getting stuff off his shoulders. I probably have to go back and give it another listen through just for the singing. But it's still it's gonna like looking back. I think this project gonna be one of his top.
You can't even lie. It's gonna be one of the top for like not only the drama surrounding it. The release was quick, smooth, but everybody's gonna check it out.
The art cover.
Yeah, that's really nice. There we go. And like, there's a song. I think it's "Friends Becoming Strangers" where he makes this whole. No, my bad. I think it's "A Woman." There we go. Where that song's not for the public. That song's for Meg. Okay.
Yeah.
That song is not for us. That song's for Meg. He's like, yo, I want to pull up in the AG and see you looking lovely, coming out all graceful. I was like, that's not for me. That's my ears are not supposed to hear this.
Too much details.
I was like, dang it. If y'all just renting planes to go pull up and watch some freaking love shows, do you?
Yeah, I like when he points out about like Rock Nation. He goes like he says something to the effect like I
think that was the most high.
He goes like I noticed there's only artists from your label talking stuff. Which Rock Nation. I just
couldn't decipher that. And were you guys able to catch the JR Fade? The one that he said, if we are talking about shots, like you shouldn't be saying some like that.
Yeah, I caught that
because
part.
You know you were really bad at your shot and something like that. You know, I think that fade was also fire, and I think he was basically going at people that came at him.
Yeah, I know he was.
No, that's 1,000,000%.
That's the only thing he was pretty much responding to.
And I was like, at the back of my mind, I was like, okay, your joint is fire, but what are you really saying? Like you really want to know what happened?
See,
I think that's the big.
I like you. He's talking about the issue right here. Because that's the one issue I have.
What?
With the whole album?
He never talked about what happened?
Yo, I'm just dancing around the topic real smooth. Like,
you get me?
Like,
he never stated what happened during.
No, bro, listen.
He's only talking about the awful.
How you make a Queen and Slim reference? Now, Queen and Slim is you ride or die right here, right? Now, if you're going to have this whole Queen and Slim reference on your album, I'm expecting you to be like, hey, this is what's happening. Somewhere, I'm expecting.
But he keeps bringing up the fact that is an open investigation. He can't talk about it.
I get that.
I get
it.
If he was in a room, I think that's what I'm just playing devil's advocate.
But like, what I want to hear is something.
Yeah,
like you gotta give me something.
You keep tempting fate. Either you're gonna say nothing or say everything.
Yeah. And like the more time that passes, the more we just want something. Until you can't keep half stepping with the public unless everybody's just going to turn against you because they have no other option.
Well, it's too late. They're ready to turn against him.
No. Well, he makes that point.
Some blogs are saying after he released the album, saying we're not going to post Tory Lanez no more. We think you're monetizing, making money off of this incident, so we're not going to talk about you no more.
That's fair. Like it's fair. Like I said, unless you come out with an official statement,
30 million listens a month on Spotify.
But he's
You-
good. Like
Jojo, your chap
he,
tracks is with me. Man, I don't care. Your label already paid me $50K. $50K.
He was throwing arms, bro. If Tory Lanez was a boxer and his album was his skill, bro, this man was getting knockouts. Man was swinging. He was swinging.
Well, eventually,
and I felt like he was just maybe he knew what he was saying because like I said, maybe the truth is even far from what we know or what the public know, and I just feel like both of them at least one is out to call you out, like, okay, you did this, blah 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 blah. So what is your response to that? All right, in as much as we want to be entertained and everything, you gotta clear your name up because Tory is my guy. Like I like Tory's songs a lot, but it would be a shame if I'm gonna have to like cancel him, because of what he did and because of the fact that
it's going that direction, man. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's going that direction.
You're gonna have to delete him off your iTunes.
It's going
music.
it looks like it's going to that direction,
off
man.
your playlist. Like,
apparently, there's
it's
rumors.
Just really a shame, because he's really talented. But
I think
if that's gonna have to happen, then I mean, our Kelly even got deleted anyway. So
yeah, there's a statement that recently came out, maybe like a day ago. I think, or the day the project came out, saying something like, when he shot her, he said, "Dance, bitch." Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
What you mean? Don't laugh.
Don't laugh. Come on.
What do you mean? Don't laugh.
Don't laugh. Come on.
Listen, I'm holding it in.
Don't like. I me too. Q's not
Guys out here saying not like this guy's out here playing with us, and we bite him for it. Like, yo, can you imagine? He was like, you know what? You dipped for like months, God knows how long, and then you came back and just dropped something, and then said, okay, now this is what happened. Go and stream it. How isn't that playing with us? And like, we also went, checked it out. It was fire. We came, told him that, yo, this is fire. But it's like he's trying to own this. So it's just really funny. Like, like the whole thing around it is entertaining, but at the same time, it's still funny, right? But I'm sorry for laughing actually, because
I don't care, man. That shit is funny.
Like,
yo. So do you guys? Okay, so I'm just gonna ask one last thing, if we can move to the next topic or something, or what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Like just last takes on the whole Tory album, and like how he tried to finesse it to us.
Let me go.
Spoken very well right there. You said it, finesse.
Let me go. It looks bad on Tory. I think from a personality point of view, he's doing all the wrong moves. From a business sense, I think he's doing good moves. Sometimes, yeah, come on.
You gotta take some losses to get some wins.
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying.
You can fuck up your personality, as a personality, or your likability, more likely. Yeah. But also get the bag.
Yeah, like, dude, having horrible being hated.
Yeah,
still gets you a bag.
Always, right?
So.
And it's looking like you did shot Meg. He does go to court in October, and then when that happens, everything's gonna come out, and everything will be for the public. And I'm sure DJ Academics will make a video about it, and I will come here and I will tell you guys about it. So, hey, man.
My last takes is.
I hope Megan makes a reply track.
I'm
ready.
Just
man.
A good single.
Yeah. Honestly, low key, I felt that he didn't need to make a whole project. He could have made one song.
Oh no, real talk.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah. He could have made just one song.
From the tweet to this to drop a whole album.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you were working on it. This was not the time for it.
He could have dropped one song. I think it would have been just as effective.
Because like he could have dropped the one song and he could have actually spoke to the issue.
It could have been like 3 verses. I think
Yeah.
Bittersweet could have done it. It could have been 3 verses. The first one addressing people. The second one is him talking about what he thinks, and the third one is going to be talking about Meg.
Yeah.
And called Bittersweet, and just that's it. I don't think.
Yeah, that would have been smooth.
Yeah, just one song.
A good business move with more likability, that would have been great.
Yeah.
This one,
man, you can't always get both.
That we just spoke to it. He could have.
But I think people still would have had a problem with him dropping just the song.
Oh no,
it's the fact that you're monetizing.
The problem will happen. There's unless he dropped that song the only problem on YouTube.
Not even because he's.
Exactly.
People just wanted a statement.
Yeah.
If you made a statement when all this happened and then dropped the project, no problem. But
exactly
you
what
stayed
I said in
quiet.
the beginning. Exactly. So here, long story short, Tory, come out with a statement, bro. Like all this is good and love. I like the music. Album was fire, but to you clear your name, you're just gonna be getting heat and flack for it. So it's just what it is. But
All right. This is the last topic, and this is gonna be a quick topic. Kanye West talking about giving his masters back to his artists.
yeah,
Kanye West doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Don't listen to this nigga. This nigga's bipolar.
All right, you guys need to brief me on that.
Oh no.
Like,
It's
you
a lot.
need to get me on this because this master thing.
It's a lot. It's very confusing even for me too. So master and publishing, so master basically means I own this music outright.
Yeah.
The ultimate like power and decision on what happens with this music goes to me. Like let's say if your kids die, right? Mm-hmm. If let's say you're an artist, right, and this song makes like let's say you die, right?
Yeah. Let's just say the song goes platinum.
No, you die, right? And your song makes billions of dollars, right?
Cool.
Your kids won't get a dime of it because it's not yours. The rights, the rights to that music does not belong to you. Remember, artists make most of the money through touring, right? The labels own the music, so they like when that shit is played in an ad or this or that,
spins on the radio station,
or no, not spins because you also get publishing.
Well, that too.
You also get publishing as well, but like the users of the rights, the legal rights to the music, belongs to the artist. For example, right? Like if I know a very popular artist right now, right, and I have the podcast, I play a song on the podcast, right, and on YouTube, his label takes it down because of the fact that I use his music, right? That's copyright infringement, right? I can't go to him and say, yo, like, can you like
allow me to play this?
Yeah, no, can you take the claim off? Because like, nah, I don't own the music. They own the music, so the ultimate rights to the music is to the studios, and that's where most of the money is made, is through ownership of the music, which is called masters.
Okay.
Publishing is when it's sales and stuff like that. It's a piece of it. It's a piece of it, but overall, masters is where
full direct ownership of your own music.
Well, of the music
outright.
Yeah, it's because funny story. MJ owned half of Sony's publishing.
Yeah, that like there was I was on Instagram. I was going back. And it had one where he was coming out against Tony. That's a very rough
explanation.
Yeah.
But it gives you the idea.
Yeah. Well, Mona Lisa. But he was coming out against Tommy. And it was like, the CEO of Sony at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
MJ?
Yeah. And he was like doing it on tour on stage. This was like something that was recorded. And he was like, oh, what I just did was good business. Like, I now own half of Sony.
Technically, what happened was...
So I was like... His family still get money. The way he said that, though?
What happened was MJ and Paul McCartney was having a conversation one day, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Paul McCartney told MJ, yo, you should really, like, think about getting the masters to your music. I'm trying to get the masters to the Beatles catalog. Oh, why am I going to get the master? Well, the master, you make the money that that's where everything's at. Is at the masters, my studio. I'm like, he goes like, I'm gonna try to do an MJ impression. No, but no, it's hard. Yeah. Yeah. So really, okay, all right. A day later, MJ calls. He sees Paul McCartney, right? Paul McCartney goes like, "Yo, what the fuck?
You good?
You bought the masters to the Beatles?" Oh yeah, I bought my masters and your masters. You told me it would be a great idea. I didn't see the problem. I think it's making a lot of money.
It's good business.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I think you're making me a lot of money. Yeah, it's good. Right? And then he buys a publishing company, right? So and he owns the the company, right? That publishing company, I think Sony buys it or buys into it, or does it like a merger. But now the companies are one. Yeah. So it's only like under Sony Publishing, right?
Yeah.
As soon as they bought it, right? So now every time you see that the publishing company is Sony / the other company. But Michael owns the other company outright. So every time you see Sony's publishing, 50% of that is MJ. So MJ owns the right 50% of the masters and publishing. That's why MJ always says, if they killed me, because they kill me because of my masters.
Yeah.
Back to Kanye. I think Kanye's just going on a rant. I think he wants something. They're telling him no. I don't think he's actually gonna do this. I think Big Sean kind of looks dumb even replying to the text message. I'm pretty sure Kanye doesn't even read half of his contracts. He's talking all this shit about Def Jam and Universal Records, but anyone who knows anything will go like, but Kanye, you re-signed to the same people like 5 times. If you always had this issue with them, why would you go back and re-sign with this company? Like it's like the fight that he's fighting is yes, he's right. Like the contracts that artists get are like
the grounds of the fight.
Yeah,
he's fighting.
The ideal, but like it's who it's coming from.
You feel like he's not the leader.
No, I think it's coming from selfish reasons. I think he's wants something and he didn't get it through negotiation, and he's having a fit.
And so, what do you guys think about the alleged, case that Jay-Z sort of like sold Kanye's? That's like alleged, right? So he sold Kanye's masters to get his.
That's
what
wrong.
Do you guys think
that's
about
100% wrong because of the simple fact that I don't think Jay-Z didn't even own the masters to Kanye's music. I think it was Def Jam that owned the rights to Kanye music, not Jay-Z. He didn't. Look at this, right? Rockefeller, the label broke up, right? Rockefeller was under Def Jam Records, right? So it was Universal, then there's Def Jam, then underneath there's Rockefeller. Rockefeller breaks up, right? Where do you think the rights to those masters goes back to?
Back up top.
It goes back to it's Def Jam.
Oh, yeah.
It goes to Def Jam, and it's a venture. So while Kanye was there, right, it was Def Jam and Rock Nation, and I think Kanye, his first 3 albums he dropped there, and I think his 4th album came after Rockefeller went away. If I'm not mistaken, but at the end of the day, it don't matter because Jay-Z don't own it. That shit goes right back up to the top of the ladder. It don't make sense if they got rid of Rockefeller and Jay-Z was not a majority owner of Rockefeller. The majority owner of Rockefeller was Biggs and Dame, which is his partners. Jay-Z was just at the end of the day he was just the artist. I'm not saying he didn't have any.
You're not gonna say yes, Paul, but
no,
was the artist.
no. And the piece of paper, if you want something to get done in Rockefeller, you need all 3 of their signatures.
Yeah,
but he was not the majority owner.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for example, Jay been fighting for the Masters just from his album for the longest. So I don't think that's right too. 3 minutes.
Well, this is what I think about. Even though I don't really know too much, I just feel like this is just like common sense, right? If you really want to get your masters, or if you're really trying to find a way to get your masters, I feel like you could just talk to the people that have theirs. Able to get theirs.
Okay.
Like you should be.
It
should be
like you just need to find out from them. Cool J has his masters.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name? It's just like a lot of people that I feel like, Kanye could just like reach out to, because this business, I feel like you don't get what you.
You don't get what you're worth. You get what you're negotiating.
You get one, and frankly, it's true. Like even when you look at it, it's like a system that's everywhere, even in Africa, even in Ghana, right? You don't get what you deserve. You just if you talk and your talk is good, and you really come through with it, you would at least get something that you would be satisfied with. But just I don't know. I think Kanye is just going too hard on this, and I feel like I have even lost interest in the whole conversation, like with Kanye having to go back and forth with this rant and tweets and stuff. So I just, like I said, I really didn't pay attention to it, and I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I think.
We're gonna have
to real quick. Then,
all right, quick. We gotta wrap up.
Yeah, I would just say Kanye easily could be moving in silence. AKA, the public don't need to hear all this. Like, this is between you, your masters, and you getting the legal rights to your masters.
All right.
What is public opinion going to help you with that? Just somebody who owns it, you need to talk to them. That's how I see this. But
all right, let's wrap this up. All right.
Cute.
I'm gonna wrap this up, but right after I wrap it up, we're gonna make a little video, a little promo video.
Okay.
So, all right,
Okay, that's cool.
all right, thanks, guys.
Yo, everybody, you already know. It's been great. Follow us on Instagram. Go to the YouTube. But for another day, another week.
All right, see ya. All right, take care.
Peace.
And let's make the clip right now.
Yep.
So let's face the camera.
Let's do it.
That's all the way up. Yeah. Okay. Hey,
Am I in it?
yeah, you're in
Yeah.
it. You're in it.
So we're going to do this real quick.
Yeah.
All right. All good?
Yeah. Hey, this is Bodega,
This is Kumet.
and today we have a
This
special guest.
Q.
Yep.
Hey guys.
This is episode 73 of the Bodega Store podcast. We talked about
Tory Lanez.
Dr. Dre's divorce and
And
Q.
the last thing we talked
Oh shit. And Kanye's masters.
Yeah.
getting your masters.
Oh
back.
man, he's not gonna get this shit. Actually, you know, fun fact, he owns them. He owns the masters after Yeezys. He does own some of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He wants early ones, but he ain't get that. Actually.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
I wouldn't give them back to him if I was a label.
Early Kanye?
That's the real money.
Yeah,
Guy.
exactly.
He bugging.
All
All
right.
right, take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yo, Q.